I never thought that we would get a Miles Morales Spider-Man movie, let alone a successful one, yet here we are. What is going on, Draw2 crew? Ramny here with a brand new drawing tutorial for you guys, and today, I know it's about 8-9 months late, but here is Miles Morales from Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse. Here we go. Before we begin, be sure to read the description of this video. Down there, you'll find a list of my drawing tools, some tips to succeed in your drawing as you're following this tutorial, how to make tutorial suggestions if you have any, and best of all, a link to a free coloring page that is based on this tutorial. And having said all of that, grab your drawing tools, let's draw Miles Morales.
Suggesting is that we look on the
Alright guys, let's go ahead and begin with our Miles Morales tutorial. I've got my paper in portrait mode this time. We're going to be drawing him kind of just mid-torso here. So let's go ahead and get started. And of course, I always like to start my tutorials with a circle. And we're going to do this one kind of a little bit higher up in the center of our page. Like this. Okay, that's about a good size there. We're going to break that circle into several little pieces, I guess. Oh, by the way, if you are having a hard time with the circle, pause the video, try to get that circle as best as you can. Okay, I'm gonna kind of just cut through this circle right here with that line. And this right here, I'm going to turn that into a cheekbone. It's gonna go like this. Okay, and then right around here on this other side, I'm gonna draw an ear. And then the jaw, chin, and then just bring that together. So I've got this line, I've got this like kind of a teacup. It almost looks like a teacup if you guys notice. That's kind of jutting out of that circle there, and that's intentional. That's how it's supposed to be. Okay, there you go. So that's the initial part of the face here, and then we're gonna right here is where the part of the hair comes out, and this right here is gonna be part of the hair. It's gonna come out up to there, and then right around here I'm gonna draw a line cutting across like that, and then from the ear like this. So that's going to be the hairline there, and then about this high up, go around to the ear like that. So now we have an idea of the head, and it's just several lines put together once we had this circle established. I'm going to draw a line right here. That's going to be the center of the face, fairly straight line from there to the chin. Okay, now Miles is a fairly skinny person, so we're going to draw a skinny neck. Goes down like this. Okay, and then right here, kind of where that center line goes, we're going to kind of draw a circle like this. We're going to round out the shirt that he wears a little bit later on. So let's draw that for now. And then kind of in the middle of the neck there, and then right here, we're going to draw the shoulders. Sort of goes this way from this way. Okay. And then we're just going to draw this going down, and this one going down now. He's going to be wearing like this thick jacket, and it's open in the front, so it sort of creates a little bit of a wideness to his build. So that's pretty good. You want to make sure that the shoulders are fairly broad, because he will be wearing he is wearing a hoodie, and the hoodie sort of adds to that the look of the broadness in the shirt of the shoulders. Okay, so here's the center of the neck, and then we're going to bring that down so that the center of the chest is going to be right there. Okay, and then from here, kind of where the shoulder goes down, I'm going to draw a line going down, so that separates the sleeve from the jacket. And then on this side, I'm going to make this a little bit more round, so not so sharp. See how I sort of made this a lot rounder? It was sharper earlier. Okay, the jacket's going to go this way. Okay, that's about good for a sleeve. I'm going to go like this. Okay, and then this goes up, and then it just sort of folds like that. Okay, there you go. And then seam, the top seam, I'm just going to draw like this. You don't see it on this side. Okay, good. So now that we have that, we're going to draw the center of the jacket here. And the center of the shirt is actually down this way, but the zipper part of the hoodie is going to be close to the center on this side. So this I'm going to draw a line going down like this, and then a little bit further out on this side here, I'm going to draw a straight line going down, relatively straight. Okay, so it sort of ends roughly around the same spot right here. Okay, find this spot right here. I'm going to draw a line going up like this. I'm going to give it a bit of a curve. And also let me zoom in so you guys can see a little better. Curve into the neck, about this much of a gap, or this far down the neck here. Curves like that. Okay. And then let's go over here. It goes about this far below the chin. So you see the chin here, but this far down, goes like that. And then it goes like this. Okay, now imagine this line right here sort of going through the back and coming out on this side. Okay, so you want to do that. And then you want to curve this. So it looks like it's curving into that. Okay, this goes out. And now what we're going to do is we're going to create like this curve. Okay, oops. And there you go. Goes like that to about here. Okay. There you go. Okay, here, a little bump into the hood. So there you go, you got the hood there. Another bump here on the inside. Another curve here on the inside. Let me erase that line there. Okay, let's go over here now. This is going to be the zipper for the jacket. Now he's wearing like this teal jacket, and then he's got a red hoodie underneath it. So here's the jacket zipper, and here's the hoodie zipper right there. Okay, and then we'll do the same thing, similar thing on this side. So find a spot here. This goes out towards the shoulder, and it kind of curves like this. And then this curves into this line here. Like that. So now you got this hoodie. Wasn't so hard to do, hopefully. Okay, and then from here, this goes into the neck, like so. Okay. Okay, there's the part of the jacket. Here's another part of the jacket. I'm drawing a second line here, and I'm going to draw a third line here for the shirt. Okay, this now goes down fairly parallel to this line here. Okay, so let me just clean that up, and we've pretty much got our Miles Morales outline here. And since we have that outline done, we're gonna go ahead and zoom in and start working on the little details. But before we do that, of course, let's cut to a commercial, because you know that's one of the ways that a YouTuber like myself is keeps this channel sustainable, is through those commercials. So let's cut to the commercial. We'll be right back. All right, you guys, there is Miles's face. We've zoomed in, so let's go ahead and get started with the filling it out. So hopefully you guys have this general shape already, especially this part right here. This is the general shape of the head. Okay, I'm gonna fix that up a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit of a curve to this line here. Here's the hairline up at the top. Okay, and this goes down, bit of a cheek here. Not too prominent, I made that too prominent. And then it goes down like this. So I'm just outlining. I don't usually outline first, but it's actually, it'll pay a little later on, hopefully, to get that outline of the face figured out. Okay, I'm sort of erasing the bottom of that circle there, but I'm keeping that in mind because this is kind of roughly where I want the nose to be. I'm going to draw a fairly thin, fairly light line going across like that, just to get an idea of where we want to put the nose. And you want that nose to be parallel to the chin. So here's the chin line. Keep that nose parallel. Okay. So I'm going to start in the center. I'm going to draw the first nostril. It's just going to go like this. It's a slight curve. And then the second nostril, I'm going to start right here. I'm going to do something similar. So it looks like that. A little bit bigger. And then just connect them together. So it looks like this flattened M shape. Okay, here's the side of the nose. I'm going to start here. Here's that curve. And right here's another curve. Like that. A bit of a more angular. This goes up like this. And now you guys can kind of see that distinct wide nose that Miles has. All right. So there's the bridge of the nose here, and another line for the bridge right here. Okay. There you go. So now I'm going to draw the bottom of the eyes are going to be right here and here. I'm going to start off right here. Okay, but this far away from the nose there, I created this angle there. It's a less than 90 degrees. Curve this way, and then this is like a fairly 90-degree turn with a curve. There you go. So there's the shape of his eye there. Line underneath. That's good. And then I'm just going to draw a line going across right here for now. I'm going to make it a little bit thicker. That's going to be for the eyebrow. Okay, so you want to make sure that there's a bit of a gap between the eye and the side of the face here. Okay, now this one is about this far away. So a little bit further. It's going to be curved like this. Goes down and then up down here. And you kind of want to make it about the same size. There you go. There you go. And you want to draw a line going across, a fairly flat line. But now let's start to shape it out. So like that, and then sort of comes to a point there. And make that a little bit thicker. And then as you near the center line, you want to make sure that these two are, you know, away from the center at the same part. So he does have that worried look. This one dips down slightly like this. Small line here and then a longer line above it. Okay, and then double eyelid just above here as well. There you go. Okay, and then line across here. I drew two lines instead of one long line going across. And then, now let's draw the pupils. The pupils are oval more so than they are round. So there's an oval shape there. And then this one goes like this, but there's a little gap right here where you see that the pupil or the center of the eye goes up like that, okay? And then the center, another oval inside, another oval inside. Try to center it. Okay, and then I'm going to draw just at the top left corner of that, I'm going to draw a tiny circle, and I'm going to shade the rest of the eye. Tiny circle, shade the rest. There. Okay, now the mouth is going to be off-center slightly. Okay, I'm going to start down here, work my way up like that. That's kind of the a little bit lower maybe. There's the lower lip part there. Hopefully this will come together a little bit better than this. Okay, lower lip, line going across about parallel to the top. This goes up like this. And this goes a little bit flatter on this side, goes like that. Okay. Okay, it looks weird right now, but that's okay. He's got his mouth open. So from here, from this corner, I'm going to draw a line going up, this, and down, that. Still looks weird, but that's okay. That's the opening of the mouth. I'm going to draw the teeth right there. I'm going to shade that inside. You notice that it's off center. Here's our center line. This is where you have the top curving part of the mouth. Okay, now right here is where the center of the mouth should be. Bring that down like that, and then this goes down like this. It looks a little bit weird. Let me fix that. Okay, this goes a little bit further out like that, and then okay, here this goes out like so. And just connect them so that it looks like they're one part, it's all part of the mouth. There you go. That's it. Okay, you don't see that part, or you don't see the ear on that side. You see the ear on this side. I'm going to make it slightly bigger. So that's good right there. Okay, again, we have this dip here, changes direction, goes down like that. Okay, and then the hair, I'm going to draw it a little bit zigzaggy going down. Okay, and then the little curl inside the ear, little bump here on the side. I'm going to bring this up, curving this way. And from here, curves down as well. And then this one goes a little lower down, like so. Okay, I'm going to erase that so that we can see what the hair looks like. Okay, so here's a bit of a dip on the afro. And now the way that I'm going to draw this, I'm going to be loose with my pencil here. And I'm not creating even curves like this. I'm making sure that my curves are kind of jagged. Okay, you see a little curve or a little dip on that part of the afro. Okay, that goes this way. And then bring it higher up. Uneven, so I got a little bump up there. Just like that. Okay, again, make it fairly uneven. There you go. So there's this hair there, nice big bushy hair. How he manages to fit all of this hair into the Spider-Man mask, that's kind of a mystery here. But there you go, there's the hair, 4 miles, and I'm going to leave it at that, really. I'm not going to add too much detail into it. If you guys want to, feel free to do so. Okay, so there's Miles's face. We're pretty much good to go in that regard. Now let's zoom out and let's work on the rest of it, which is fairly easy to do because we're pretty much done. All we kind of need to do really is to just add the drawstring for the hood. So circle, another circle inside, and then I'm going to draw the drawstring going down, overlapping. It's going to overlap the jacket here. It goes narrow and then slowly, gradually goes a little bit wider as you go down. There you go. Okay, this one right here, I'm going to draw my circle on this side. Smaller circle inside. And then you want this one to kind of go down in a diagonal. So it sort of goes down lower, so you kind of want to make these two uneven. This goes down, pretty far down. Okay, let's close the hoodie. The hoodie goes like this. Let's draw that curve that goes in. And then here's a seam. Seam for the hoodie. Going down. Like so. Again, right here, seam for the hoodie. Goes down like this. And you see a little bit of that seam going like that. Okay, bit of a curve here for the fabric folding. There you go. Now we can draw the individual like zipper teeth right here if you guys really want to. I'm not sure if I will in the final drawing. I think I might. Depends really. It is tedious, but all it is you draw like these little squares about evenly spaced on this side and then on this side as well. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. They're going to look more like curves as opposed to squares, but there you go. And then you do the same thing with the jacket. You got the jacket right here. On this side, it's covered by the drawstring, but you see a little bit of the jacket going behind there, and then starting to peek out right here. Okay, seam for the jacket going down. Okay, same thing here. Okay. And then jacket fold. Got a little bit of an ID tag or something right here. So there's a bit of a square there. And the last thing, I'm actually going to make this a little bit bigger. There you go. The last thing is we're going to draw his shirt, and his shirt is a Spider-Man shirt that he bought from Stan Lee. Okay, so let's redraw the collar here. He's going to be wearing 2 layers, so that's the first, or that's the top layer, that's the shirt layer, and I'm going to draw the kind of the collar, and then draw lines going across like this, so that's the collar there, and then underneath he's got like a white undershirt that peeks out like that. Okay, remember that this right here is still the center of our picture. I'm going to draw a center line going down. That's like the Spider-Man webbing. I'm going to draw this circle here. That's the head of the spider logo. And then the bottom part of the spider logo is a longer oval. Like so. Okay. And then the legs sort of come out 2 across like this. This one like that, another one like this. Okay, say 1, 2, 3, 4. This one like so. Then make that a little bit thicker with the end of the leg there coming to a point. I'm gonna make these thicker as well. And this one goes down like that. Okay. So you don't see the rest of the legs. All you see is these 2 closest to the body. Okay, now webbing. Okay, and then just have it go through the spider like that. It's going to be a little bit messy there, but this goes like this. Another one like so. Okay, so there's our Spider-Man outfit peeking from on the shirt there. Okay, and having done that, we are pretty much done. Just clean that line up a little bit, make it a little bit darker. But there we have it. Let's zoom out. See our Miles Morales drawing right there. Hope you guys were successful in your drawings. This turned out pretty good. Anyway, thanks for watching, you guys, and I will see you in the next tutorial video. Take care. See you soon. And that is all the time that we have for this video. Thank you so much for tuning in all the way to the very end. I hope you guys are very proud of your drawings. If you are, I would love to see them, so please head on over to the Google Plus community and to Instagram and post your artwork there and tag me so that I can see it as well. If you guys are ever curious about the equipment that I use to make my videos or to do my tutorials, I have a link to those in the description below, so be sure to check that out. If you feel like being extra generous, I have links in the description on different ways that you can help support support this channel. Your contributions go a long way in ensuring that I can make content like this for free for you guys, so I appreciate your consideration. If you guys did enjoy this tutorial, it would help me a great deal if you, number one, liked this video, commented down below, and most especially if you shared this with your friends in your social media. And of course, speaking of social media, don't forget you guys can find me on Facebook, on Instagram, on Google+, and of course on my website, draw2.com, where you can download a free coloring page of the tutorial that's here on this video. Again, you guys, all of the links to all of those are in the description, so be sure to read it. Finally, thank you once again for watching. I will see you guys next time, and don't forget, stay tuned for more so you can learn to draw too. Take care.